Train.
Husky.
Train.
Husky. In today's video, we'll explore some different excursions you can go on in Skagway. And be sure to stay till the end to find out what would I do differently next time I go to Skagway, Alaska. Hands down, one of the best things to do when you're in Skagway is go on the White Pass and Yukon Railway. This narrow gauge railway takes you up the pass. It takes about an hour and a half and you get to see beautiful scenery. On the train, you'll relax in vintage coaches as you retrace the path that metamaterials took to get to the gold. Oh my gosh, we're on the White Pass Railroad in the Yukon. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. There are breathtaking views of mountains, waterfalls, gorges, rivers. There's so much to see. There's trestles. There's tunnels. I could go on. Make sure you have your camera ready. It's a photographer's dream. One thing I noticed about Alaska is, man, it sure smells good. Everything is fresh and clean. Something else to do when you're in Skagway is to go to Liarsville. Liarsville is at the base of the White Pass. So here's how it came to be. The town was there, but journalists would come into the town because they were sent to report on the gold rush. Well, they didn't want to trek 500 miles to the Yukon, so they'd sit in this camp and they would listen to the prospectors come and tell their tall tales of adventures, and they would write it up. That's how the town became known as Liarsville. When you get to the camp, you take a walk through and you check out the tents that are filled with antiques from the gold rush days. Then you go to a show put on by the Sourdoughs, which are a couple musicians, and the dance hall girls. It's all a lot of fun. Our Liarsville excursion ended with a chance of gold panning. We learned how to gold pan and surprise, you found a little bit to keep. Ooh, take a look. I found some gold. Woohoo! There are no other railways in the world quite like this one, so it was exciting for all of us to go on it. We stood out on the platform and saw all that there was to see, and we breathed in that supercharged Alaskan air. Next time we go to Skagway, I want to go on the Yukon dog sledding tour. They have a summer camp, and since you're not taking a helicopter ride up to the glaciers, it's a lot more economical, and you still get to see the Huskies. The difference between your glacier experience and the one in Skagway is the glacier experience, you take a helicopter, you land on the glacier, and you go on your ride. This one, they have a customized wheeled cart that's pulled by 16 Huskies that take you through the beautiful forest of Skagway. In addition to going on a ride that's pulled by 16 of these incredible Huskies, you learn all about the Iditarod and other races and how these Huskies have to train for this 1,000-mile type of race. Also, you're going to get to see the Huskies up close and their puppies. If you're interested in going on the Yukon Suspension Bridge, you take either the motor coach or the train to the top of the White Pass. At the Yukon Suspension Bridge, you walk across a 180-foot suspension bridge that is over the Touchai River, 65 feet below. From up there, oh my gosh, it's a great place to take photos of the beautiful scenery that Alaska offers. After the train, we had to drop us off at the town. We took a walk through the town that's filled with really cool, restored, and just recreated buildings from the gold rush days. We ended up at the Skagway Brewing Company, where we had one of their world-renowned beers. It was really good. So it's called the Spruce Tip beer, and they incorporate spruce tip, and that was how miners got their vitamin C back in the day. Our day in Alaska started at 7:30 a.m. So by now we were running out of gas. If I had to do it again, this is how I would do it differently. I would have the motor coach drop us off at the ship. Go on the ship, go to the buffet, have a drink, take a nap, relax, and then head back into the town. Since we were there in July, and July is salmon run season, I would have liked to go to the Pulling Creek. The Pulling Creek is an easy walk right from town, and there the salmon are running. There's different kinds of salmon depending upon the time of year that go up the creek. You might see some wildlife there waiting to find an easy meal. There could be bears, eagles, seals. But one thing to know, if you're at the height of the salmon run time, it could get pretty stinky. Approximately 400 cruise ships come to Skagway each year. Over 1 million visitors hit that town. Are you going to be one of them, or have you been one of them? If so, leave a comment below. What excursions have you done, or what would you like to do if you visit Skagway, Alaska? Thank you for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, can you make sure to like and subscribe and share with all your friends? That way we can just keep growing and having fun together.